Workers and volunteers of the Spanish emergency services, firefighters, civil protection workers and ambulance crews are asking for help in order to improve road safety and especially the safety of patients and different emergency service crews. The request is very simple, that the emergency lighting that identifies an emergency service, V1 lighting as it is called in Spain, is made the same for every emergency service, blue. A colour which is used throughout Europe for all emergency services except for in Spain, where it is an exclusive colour for police forces while the rest of emergency services have to use yellow. This mobilisation began in 1990 when the decision was taken to equip agricultural vehicles and all other service vehicles with V2 lighting, which consists of one or more yellow beacons. Later, this form of lighting expanded to special vehicles and their escort cars, and now even broken down cars. This saturation of yellow lighting causes that ambulances, fire appliances and other emergency vehicles are not identified as such, and worse still, some non-emergency vehicles abuse the use of their yellow lighting since they are similar to emergency service lighting in order to obtain a priority that they are not entitled to, putting at risk other drivers. Since the majority of the emergency sector services are affected, the Facebook group Spanish Emergency Services and Embarrassment was created in order to join together affected members of the emergency services and unite in strength and in number. EMT Manuel Biete explained.
El grupo de Facebook Rotativos Azules para los Servicios de Emergencia es una plataforma que integra bomberos, servicios sanitarios y agrupaciones de protección civil, con el ánimo de conseguir un fin común, que la DGT modifique el Reglamento General de Vehículos, equiparando en España el color de los rotativos de todos los servicios de emergencia, señal V1, al resto de Europa donde son azules, distinguiéndose de los rotativos amarillos que llevan los vehículos lentos y de servicios, señal V2.
When we ask the government when will the change come, the answer is always the same. We want our emergency vehicles to use the same lighting colour as in the rest of Europe, blue, regardless of whether they are in an armed force or not. We want drivers to be able to identify an emergency service with blue lights, a service vehicle with yellow lights, and even when the police pull them over, flashing red lights just by looking through their rearview mirror, so there is no room for confusion. We also want a reduction of the use of sirens at night. At the moment, they are the only thing that differentiates an ambulance or fire appliance from a bin lorry, a service vehicle or a broken down car. Nowadays, Spain is the only European country in which emergency services use yellow lighting. In every other member state, blue is used. The change was unanimously approved in 2006 by Spain's Parliament. In 2008, a stub of the new General Vehicle Regulations was published with the desired change. But in March 2010, the new regulations were officially published and the change was not included. The DGT proposed that as from the 19th of May 2010, that fire appliances use blue lights and that ambulances use a yellow-red combination. But this measure will only make the situation worse, since police vehicles use red lights to pull drivers over. Other use of red lights could create more confusion and potential traffic hazards. Altogether, has prompted a national signature collection with the intent of obtaining 500,000 signatures to pressure the government to force the DGT to apply the necessary change, giving way for blue to be the one and only lighting colour for emergency services, leaving yellow for the other services.